yards on the carry there. It'll be
held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Winding down. They go to Elliott again. Takes this one across the 3rd. For Bill, Mario Williams on the stop.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Rodgers to throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. This is Elliott. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
They come up in an offset eye. Throwing nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end.
Probably just want to put this one behind them.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Watch tight. Tight end right.
And here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Watch 88. Watch 88.
Come on, let's go!
Back to throw again. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. He's got time. Throwing right, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7.
Here we go! Command 38!
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right.
Come on, let's go! Come on!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So, Charles, are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes without anyone putting points on the board against them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
So for Jacksonville, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday afternoon at around 3:30 Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Dallas. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Nashville.